everyone, welcome to Spiritual Vertigo Tarot. This video is for the sign of Cancer, August 2020. Thank you for stopping by. This reading is going to resonate for those who are Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you enjoyed the reading, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. This is the second time I've recorded this reading, and I don't know whether that was serendipitously, whether that message was just not supposed to be relayed, but the gist of what I got from the Cancer reading that was not recorded successfully was that a lot of you right now are in this period of you've been battling a lot internally in your mind. There's been a sense of, and I think it has a lot to do with career, and I really think that I'm getting a lot of you have just been on edge trying to defend the integrity of your dreams. And I think in the month of August, there will be an opportunity that presents itself that will finally give you that capacity to go and regain that initial softness that Cancers have and go back into that Queen of Cups energy, and finally look at your passions in a new way. And I think that the message and the lesson for this upcoming August is, what is it that I'm willing to fight for to bring me happiness? But at the same time, do I have to kill myself in that process? Like what can I do that will help me manifest my dreams, but not allow me to lose the sense of myself in the process, So I'm going to go ahead and restart the reading and shuffle the cards, and maybe this next set of cards, these messages, are going to resonate with a different group of you, and I'll be more specific. I take everything. I'm that type of person that's like, that was a sign. So I hope that this time it records and it resonates with more of you. So feel free to skip through to the reading. I know this can get annoying, but I like to meditate on your energy a little bit, get focused. But I think I might just go straight to it since I just finished doing your reading. So this is for sign of Cancer, August 2020. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Seven, literally the same cards. So no, that was messages for Cancer, August 2020. What messages? Four of Pentacles. Okay. Messages for Cancer, August 2020. What do they need to know? Messages for Cancer, August 2020. What do they need to know? Cancer, August 2020. Please give me some messages. Okay. So, Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, here we go again, more career related. I'm really getting the sense that a lot of the Cancers that are going to be tuning into this reading are heavily focused on their pentacles, on their career, on the things that are tangible in their environment, and they're very much like holding on to that. And I think that a lot of you have just kind of like put a halt on a lot of romance or things that like passions and like connections and relationships, and just been very reserved into yourself and trying to get to the sense of stability in your life, career-wise, that brings you a sense of peace. I think you are really just trying very hard to work towards your dreams in your career, and I really think maybe a lot of you are going to be celebrating in August a new career endeavor. But yeah, I mean, the Four of Pentacles is telling me this is like very reserved energy. You're not really giving much of yourself to other people. Maybe you've been very much in this hermit mode. I mean, we're in quarantine era now, right? So, yeah. I think you've been very much in solitude, trying to discover new ways, new tactics in your life, things that you could be doing to try to get to this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like maybe you really want like a new home, a new environment. You want money. You're tired of kind of like battling, and you know that this is the time to prepare and to strategize, and not concern yourself with distractions anymore. And so you've really retreated into this energy of like taking a break from the outside world and focusing on yourself. And it's okay to be alone. I feel like silence and meditation and maybe your research or being conservative with your money is important for you to help navigate yourself towards this 10 of Pentacles, and just focusing on your own self-care. The purpose of improving yourself is to not ignore what you want. And I think you're very much like, I'm not taking no for an answer, and I'm going to be doing this, and this is you preparing for that stage in August. All right, give me more cards for Cancer, August 2020. What do you need to know? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know for August 2020? Messages for Cancer. Please. What do they need to know for the month of August 2020? Cancer. Oof. Okay. Literally the same card that fell out. And this one as well. And this one. Okay. Yeah, that was not a coincidence. When the messages need to come out, they will come out, no matter how many times the cards fall. Yep, you are manifesting big time. Look at all this pentacle energy. Okay, heavy Virgo. Maybe some of you are Virgos, rising, moon, or you're dealing with a Virgo, maybe, and you've been holding back. I could read this in career and love, and I'll do that as more cards fall. But let me get some more cards. Messages for Cancer, August 2020. Cancer, 2020, August. Messages for Cancer. What do they need to know? Cancer. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Right. Look at that. Cancer, August 2020. It's literally the same cards. The Tower, the Empress. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. Resonates a lot with the past reading too. The Queen of Wands came out. So we have two of the not so happy cards, right? The Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, deception, heartbreak, right? I think that this was the energy that possibly could have put you in this hermit mode, right? In this like, all right, it's time for me to get my ish together and not give off so much of myself to other people and look at my life and what brings me joy. This, if I'm looking this romantically, this possibly could have been a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that you recently held off from, or maybe you found out some information about them being a bit deceptive, some toxicity. Yeah, I think, okay, so, the Three of Swords, it's a betrayal. This is a heartbreak, something that really just kind of made you go into the sense of retreat. And I think that you've been forced to kind of toughen up and hold off your energy and ask yourself these questions like, I know what I want. I really do. And I know that maybe these toxic relationships, this toxic connection, or this toxic work environment or something, some trial that you've had to endure. Maybe you're dealing with a bad coworker, some secrets, or you've been cheated on. Just something that has caused you anguish, mental anguish, has made you go into this Four of Pentacles, you know. And I think that you're very much trying to regain a sense of power back, and transitioning your mentality on happy home, happy life, stability. 10. I mean, you got the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. You're gonna get that, but you right now, maybe in August you're going into this energy, and maybe in July you've currently endured this 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy. But yeah, the Tower, the Empress, 6 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you're in this Ace of Wands. You're like, you know what? It's time for me to manifest. There was something that erupted and came crumbling down, and you had to come within your power in this Empress. Own your sense of self, and move forward and move away from that. I'm going to clarify this 3 of Swords. Clarify this 3 of Swords for Cancer. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Tell me more about this 3 of Swords. I don't even know about this 3 of Swords. Cancer. August 2020. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Clarify this 3 of Swords. Why is the 3 of Swords? Clarify the 7 of Swords. What is sent to me? Ugh. Alright, okay, I'll take them. Alright. These are literally the same cards from the last deck, but yeah. Alright. I actually think that this heartbreak or whatever thing came to a screeching end or halt that brought you a little bit of pain was exactly the type of transition that was required for you to go in and shift your mindset a bit. And maybe it forced you into a self-reflection that made you question the things in your life that really bring you a feeling of success. And I think that as a result, you are going to end a cycle of pain and dissatisfaction in your life and go into this straight Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands energy and manifest the thing in the life that you want. And the Temperance card here, you know, it's really speaking out. This is the card of balance. It's like owning up to maybe the things in your life that you might have allowed into your space. Maybe, you know, you've been very lazy, you just didn't want to give yourself, you didn't want to put in the work essentially, but now it's a time for you to like really think in moderation, to be conservative with yourself, your energy, and the things in your life that you put energy and love into, and try to face these things with optimism and positivity so that you can go ahead and manifest this stage of your life that you're looking for. I think the Temperance card is like that final, like, bam, all right, your life has been a big sense of it needs a drastic revamp, and it's time for you to like take a shower, get your stuff together, and go and pursue the things that bring you joy and get out of this funk. I think a lot of you maybe have been in a big funk. Maybe some of you have been going through some mental health issues, which is understandable. And yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Moon. One more. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Where's the Ace of Pentacles here? Yeah. I think this I don't think you are aware of what it is exactly that you are going to be bringing into your life, or you don't know. Maybe you do. But I think it is a time for you to start working on balance. I think this Ace of Pentacles is going to restore balance in your mind. And it might be a new endeavor that is going to take some time, but it's going to restore it. It's going to give you a sense of mental fulfillment and also tangible fulfillment. It's going to be a balance. Is for me, I think the moon is the Cancer card too. It brings out the things in your life that are beyond the tangible. It's the things within, right? And I think that this Temperance and the Hermit, you have a lot of kind of self-reflective energy here, like holding off, and but this is maybe this is a sense of it's about imagination, about dreaming. I think maybe this new opportunity requires you to think a little bit beyond the traditional in your life. Maybe this new job venture is exactly what it is that you want, that will bring you both love and money. But it's more. It's about being a little bit spontaneous too. And leading you in a new direction. I don't know, I feel drawn by this, like this is kind of the back end, this is like what's beyond the horizon is this opportunity, and you have to kind of take that path and like steer away from these, the demonic energies in your environment, and like face your fear and go beyond that. I'm really drawn that, like, if you follow your intuition and you really take a leap and you move towards the things, towards this new path in your life, it allows you to do the reflection that's necessary. And once you cross that dark tunnel, I think it's going to be very rewarding, and it's going to bring you so much joy. But I'm getting a sense that to be cautious, I really get this, the moon is also about deception, things that you don't know. So this might be in your environment. There's some things, I'm getting the Seven of Swords in this pain. There's something in your environment, whether that's a person or maybe your own mental health. Be careful that you don't allow your mind to imprison you from reaching this success. I think that you're going to have to, for you to get to this Ace of Pentacles, I think you really need to go within and heal some past trauma and betrayal and get out of that funk in order for you to be successful. Yeah, it's like, for you to be successful, you need to let go of pain from your past and do the work. Clean yourself up, and get back into this Queen of Wands energy, like confident. Be confident. Make sure that don't go too deep into this hermit mode, that you isolate yourself, and don't lose your sense of self-worth. Don't let this past energy, this like juju, this like black figure in the water really hold you, keep you in the dark, because you know exactly what's going to be coming as a result if you were to move forward. But just be alert and listen to your gut. Really listen to your gut and know when it is the time to do the work to move forward. But go within, yeah. And then, the Six of Pentacles is all about money, It's also, it talks about frugality, like breadcrumbing in relationships. So maybe this person, this toxic energy, which is not giving you enough, and that's why it left you in a state of like, I don't have enough to give you anymore because you've only been giving me the bare minimum. But I think maybe you're actually, okay. For me, what it's telling me is that maybe your current financial situation is just, it is lackluster. It is not enough. And I think it's driving you towards a new job prospect. And you have to be conscious of your attitude towards money. And not sinking too deep into like unhealthy habits of spending. Maybe your birthday, you went a little too hard when you knew that you shouldn't be, celebrating. But I think that there's something toxic. I think whether that's yourself, your own mental inhibitions, or it's people in your environment or things that you do, your job, that's just it's holding you back. It's anchoring you from getting the life you want. And I think it's time for you to go within and really just focus on that and healing yourself. Really put in the work, because I think that you need to take an opportunity, and this opportunity is going to come to you, but you have to be healed for you to reach that. So if this is the message you need to hear, get your shit together. Just kidding. No. Go within and ask yourself the hard question and really look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, I've been, these self-limiting beliefs have been holding me back for too long. This past energy of pain and betrayal and agony and, you know, heartbreak, past relationships, like failed everything, like that's holding me back, and I know exactly what I need, and I'm done with this. Close this chapter. Like, do the work that you need to heal, and you'll be successful in bringing about your passions into life, and it will give you the love and the money that you want. All right. Oof, Cancers. Y'all better go out there. Okay. Hold on. 25. I like to end the reading with a little bit of clarifiers. I know a lot of people do oracles, but I honestly, I don't know. Some oracles to me just don't, I haven't found the right one that speaks to me. I feel like they're just overly broad messages. I know a lot of them really do help intuitively bring about messages to the tarot reader, but for me, I just like, oh, like, love is coming. But I feel like the tarot just is much more specific in bringing the messages out, and I think oracles might not be for me, so I hope I'm not insulting anyone. So I like to end the reading with some advice from Spirit to help navigate this space and give a little bit more sense of clarity, just more specific messages that will close off the reading. So what is the advice for Cancers in August 2020? What is the advice? Thank you. Yo. All right. Cancer advice 2020. What is their advice? I mean, this wanted to come out again. Frugality. Yep. Definitely time for you to do some inner work and reflection. You know, this Hermit came out more times than I can count, you know. But the Magician is here to tell you that you have the power and the tools in your life, in your environment, once you go within, to really manifest the life that you want. Magician is one of my favorite cards, you know, especially in this deck. It's just, this girl is like fully in control of her life and her power, and she knows what she wants, and she knows what she needs to do to get it. And I do think it's like the natural progression, right? It's like you go within, you ask yourself the hard questions, you isolate, and you do the work, and then come out wielding your wand and going full force for what you want. You know, it's like channel that, take that time, this time of reflection and Hermit energy, you know. So go in and ask yourself to motivate you and invigorate you again. It's like inspiring to transform into these creative energies, you know, and prepare for what's coming ahead. For you to bring those ideas and those dreams to the real world, you know, to the 5D. You know what you want. So let that inspiration flow naturally through you, and take the time that you need, but not too much. Don't isolate yourself so much that it anchors you into this like Hermit. You know, all Cancers have that within them, right? Like it just really kind of like, oh, this is comfortable. I mean, the Page of Pentacles is the focusing on your goals, like, you know, the drive, the determination for you to venture. It's time for you to focus and commit to the thing that you've been trying to daydream about, you know, and bring that into the world. It's literally the most self-explanatory clarification ever. I mean, exactly what the reading said. It's like, go within, inspire, invigorate, and manifest, and focus on your pentacle, This page will turn into that Ace of Pentacles with effort, but it needs to be channeled correctly, because what you're doing now, it's not getting you anywhere. It's only bringing you into the same repeated cycles of agony and pain, and you know that that's not what you want anymore. So it's time to finally own up to your demons so that you can go back reinvigorated and really use the powers of your manifestation capabilities to bring about a better life and maybe bring about more money into your life. So thank you so much for coming and watching this reading. I hope you enjoyed it.